Hi, this is Javin Kharor, a chemical engineer by profession, going to continue our today's topic, process safety management. Now, what is that? Highly hazardous chemical. They are found in numerous industries. This include toxic chemical, reactive chemical, and flammable liquid and gases. If not managed, safety during manufacture, transport, storage, and use, this chemical causes disastrous incident with extremely dangerous and sometimes fatal consequences. Example incident include toxic chemical release, runaway chemical reaction, major fire, devastating explosion, all of which can injure or kill worker, contractor, emergency responder, number of public, specially requirement of the standard or process safety elements. They are employee participation, process safety information, process hazard analysis, operating procedure, training, contractor, pre-startup safety review, mechanical integrity, hot work permit, management of change, incident investigation, emergency planning and response, compliances audit, and trade secret. Now we see one by one with example. Process safety information. Now, process safety information is the crucible element effective process safety management program. They involve documenting critical information about process chemical technology and equipment access and mitigate potential risk. Now, why it matters? Provide detailed chemical property and reactivity data to prevent hazardous reaction. Ensure equipment design to withstand process conditions safely. Help training employee and process hazard and safety issues. Example, a chemical manufacturer and plant using anhydrous ammonia must maintain PSI record, including its flammability, toxicity, storage requirement. Important incident, inadequate documentation lead to accident in a fertilizer plant where workers were unaware ammonia's reaction with certain metal, causing a pipeline rupture and toxic exposure. Now, best practice, maintain up-to-date material safety data sheet, all chemical. Conduct regular review and updated PSI documentation and ensure easy accessibility of the PSI on non-relevant personnel. Now, process hazard analysis means PHA. Process hazard analysis is a structured approach identify and analysis potential hazard industrial process technique like HAZOP, hazard and operability study, FEMA, failure mode and effect analysis, and what if analysis help in risk identification. Now, why it matters? Identify worst case scenario, mitigate hazard before incident occur, enhance safety by proactive addressing process vulnerability, and aid regulatory compliances, OSHA and other safety standards. Now, case scenario. At a petrochemical refinery, HAZOP study revealed a high risk of vapor cloud formation near the storage tank due to improper venting. Engineer implemented additional venting control and gas detection alarm, preventing potential explosion that causes the significant financial and human loss. Now, best practice conducted process hazard analysis list every 5 years when significant process change occurs. Involve multidisciplinary item, ensure comprehensive hazard identification, and document and track corrective actions arising process hazard analysis studies. Now, operating procedure. Clarify, define. Operating procedure are crucible and the safe and efficient process execution. This procedure comprehensive overall normal operations, startup, shutdown, emergency situations, abnormal operating conditions. Why it matters? Reduce human error by providing step-by-step process guideline, ensure consistency, operation across shift and team, enhance emergency preparedness and immediate response actions. Now, of pharmaceuticals manufacturing unit experience contamination issue because of operating device or standard cleaning procedure. After review their operating procedure, they introduce visual SOP and mandatory training significantly reduces contamination risk. Best practice. Answer procedure are reviewed, updated regularly based on process change. Use visual aid, checklist, digital tool, enhance clarity. Conduct, drill, refresh training, reinforce correct operating procedure. Now, employee training. Employee training ensure worker understand hazard associated with the job, role, equip handle safety critical tasks, continue learning, and period assessment improve overall process safety awareness. Now, reduce incident caused by human error and negligence, improve response efficiency in case of emergency, enhance workforce confidence in handling hazardous material and equipment, case scenario, a power plant, an untrained technical mishandled high pressure steam valve, causing several burns. Following incident, company introduced based safety training where employee participate handling high risk operation in a simulated environment in resulted 50% reduction safety violation within a year. Best practice develop role specific safety training program, use e-learning model, simulation and hand-on drill, better engagement, track training, completion and conduct periodic refresher courses. Now, contractor safety management. Contractor play a vital role in industrial operation from construction project the maintenance activity. However, their unfamiliarity with the in-house and safety protocol can introduce significant risk to ensure consistency process safety. Now, management. Third-party contractor must be adhere same rigorous safety standards. Full-time employee. Why it matters? Contractor may not be aware specific size hazard. Poorly managed contractor safety can lead incident affecting entire operation. Regulatory body hold company accountable for contractor safety compliances. Now, case scenario. A refinery hired a third-party contractor for routine pipeline maintenance. Due to inadequate training, one of the workers used improper welding technique, leading to fire, production shutdown. Following incident, the company implemented a contractor safety program and encountered a contractor feedback to improve safety measures. Now, best practice. Conduct a qualification and qualified safety check before hiring contractor. Provide mandatory safety orientation before work begins and implement monitoring system to track contractor compliances with the safety process. Now, 6. Mechanical integrity. The equipment failure are among leading causes industrial accident. Mechanical integrity focus ensuring the critical equipment as a pressure vessel, piping, safety valve, alarm remain optimal working condition. Regular inspection, maintenance and testing prevent catastrophic failure. Prevent unexpected breakdown could lead hazardous incident. Ensure equipment function, safety under extreme process condition and compliances. OSHA and other regulatory frameworks require routine check. Example, chemical processing plant experience sudden pressure vessel failure due to the corrosion, releasing hazardous gas into the atmosphere. Investigation revealed the preventive maintenance overlook after implementing preventive maintenance program. The IoT-based monitoring sensor, the plant show a massive reduction in unplanned shutdown. Best practice. Maintain a register for tracking inspection schedule. Use predictive maintenance technology. Develop repair and replacement strategy. Conduct a rigorous testing, audit and ensure compliances. Management of change. Every minor change can introduce unintended safety hazard if not properly managed. Material of construction that all modification, whether equipment, process, personnel, procedure, evaluate potential risk before implemented. Why it matters? Prevent a new hazard from being introduced in the system. Ensure all stakeholders are aware, trained on change, and help organize, stay compliant with regulatory safety requirements. Case scenario. The manufacturing plant decided to switch from one solvent to another from cost saving, However, new solvent was incompatible with the existing pipeline, material causing leak and environment damage. If material of construction process had been followed, the risk could have been identified before change was implemented. Now, best practice. Establish a formal approval process for all modifications. Conduct a risk assessment. Evaluate potential impact and train employee on new operating procedure. Following change and continuously review changes post-implement. Yes, sir. Now, pre-startup safety review means PSSR. Before launching a new operation or restarting a modified process, pre-startup safety review is conducted, verify that all safety system, procedure and control are in place. Skipping this step can lead to several operational and safety failures. Why it matters? Ensure that new process doesn't start with unresolved risk. Verify that safety systems are properly installed and functional, and help to detect gap in training and procedure before operating begin. Example, a petrochemical plant about commissioning a new distillation unit. When PSSR team identify a missing automatic shutdown mechanism in case of overheating, if cannot caught in time, this oversight could have resulted in explosion. The PSSR process prevent a potential disaster. Best practice. Conduct a detailed safety checklist review before startup. Ensure all equipment tested and inspection are completed and all employees are well trained. Simulate emergency scenario. Test response preparedness. Now, ninth one is emergency planning and response. No matter how safety system is designed, emergency can still happen. A robust emergency response plan ensures when incident occur, team can act quickly, effectively minimize damage and protect lives. What it matters? Reduces response time during critical emergency. Prevent panic and confusion. Establish clear. Help organize, comply with regulatory emergency preparedness standard. Case scenario. Now, a gas leak chemical storage facility lead widespread panic among employees at the surrounding community. The facility emergency plan and has not been updated, causing a develop evacuation and excessive exposure to toxic fuels. After this company restructured this emergency planning by conducting regular drill and improve the communication system. Best practice. Develop a regular update emergency response plan. Conduct real-time emergency drill with employee and first respond. Establish clear communication channel for crisis situations. Incident investigation. Every incident, whether major accident or near miss, opportunity to learn and improve safety protocol. Through investigation help uncover root causes and ensure corrective actions taken to prevent reoccurrence. Why it matters? Identify systematic failure may not be immediate visible. Help refine training program, safety protocol based on real world issues, and strengthen compliances with regulatory reporting requirements. Case scenario. A chemical processing plant has small fire in one of its distillation unit due to overheated pump. While fire was contained quickly and incident investigation revealed the scheduled maintenance was delayed due to workforce short gases. This led company-wide overhaul maintenance schedule and the implementation of preventive maintenance tracking system. Best practice. Establish standard process for identify report root cause analysis. Use tools like root cause analysis and fishbone diagram to dig deeper into causes and track and monitor corrective action ensure issues are fully addressed. Compliances audit. Regular compliances audit, act, health check and organization, process safety management program, audit identify gap, ensure regulatory compliances, help to fine tune safety measures before issue escalate. Why it's matter? Ensure radar, OSHA, Earth Protection Act and other industrial standards help to prevent legal penalty, costly shutdown, identify process identification and area of improvement. With example, during internal process safety management audit, petrochemical refinery, audit discovered several safety valves had access their inspection due to that it left unchecked. This could have led catastrophic equipment failure. After finding company implemented automated reminder and tracking system, stay on top, audit recommendation. Conduct regular interval and third party audit to maintain unbiased oversight. Use audit finding opportunity to continuous improvement. Create a corrective action plan. Ensure follow-ups they are completed. Trade secret protections. While protecting pro-priority information, essential business comprehensive with critical safety data, an employee can lead catastrophic consequences. Striking the right balance is key. Ensure employee has access necessary safety information while safeguarding pro-priority knowledge. Reduces risk associated handling hazardous material and process. Help to prevent inside threat while maintain regulatory compliances. A special chemical manufacturer face internal debate while whether the disclose detailed chemical reaction data to operator while executive were concerned about intellectual property leak. A compromise was reached by providing general hazard data while keeping formulation detail confidential. This allowed worker to handle material safety without exposing trade secret. Best practice. Maintain control access policy where only necessary personnel handle sensitive information. Implement secure digital storage for confidential process information. Regulatory review, inform, sharing policy and ensure compliances and protections. Now, employee participation, engaging workforce in safety. Process safety isn't just top-down initiative employee. They are first time of defense, identify risk and ensure safe work environment. Actively involve safety discussion, foster a proactive safety culture. Why it matters? Encourage frontline employee, identify hazard before they escalate. Increase overall safety awareness and accountability. Strength team morale by making safety collaborative effort. Now, oil and gas facility workers were encouraged to submit anonymous safety observations. This led to early detection corresponding pipeline, preventing a major leak and potential explosion. The company then expand the program, allow employee to suggest procedure improvement based on real workforce conditions. Best practice. Create an open door policy where employee report hazardous without fear. Establish safety committee with cross-functional team members. Conduct regular safety meeting and encourage employee share their experience. Now 14 and last one, safety culture and leadership commitment leading by example. Now, strong safety culture doesn't happen by accident. It starts with the top leadership. Must actively promote, support, reinforce safety initiative for workplace to truly prioritize process safety management. Why it matters? Ensure safety isn't just compliance requirement, but core business value. Reduces the risk accident, making safety everyone's responsibility. Encourage consistent behavior. Ensure safety policy are not just on paper. Case scenario. A large manufacturing company experienced worker accident due to lack of leadership involvement safety program after the complaint, including monthly town hall and direct engagement with frontline worker, incident rate dropped significantly just 2 years. Best practice. Anzur, management regulatory participate in safety audit and meeting. Promote safety first mindset from the boarding to executive level leadership. Set for safety performance and track the program and progress. Now, conclusion. The process safety for a safer future. Process safety and risk management is not just about meeting regulatory requirements, it's about building culture where safety implemented every decision, every process, every employee mindset. The 14 critical components as we seen in detailed manner are explore, provide structured roadmap, proactively identify hazard, mitigate risk, foster resilient safety environment. However, important note, achieve robust and compliances process safety management framework require not just internal commitment but also expert guidelines. Okay guys, this is up to process safety management, our today's topic. I hope you get sufficient knowledge after watching my video. Next Sunday we have covered some another chemical engineering topic. Still then goodbye. Do take good care yourself.